What up? Welcome back again for another Spooky Stories Sundays. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, you guys comment down below. Give me some good feedback, guys. Thank you again. And my apologies, I dropped Fear Fridays on Thursday. Your boy has lost track of time. And you know what? It's holiday season, I'm busy at work. We got a lot of things going on, family, with family, with business, and even with the YouTube stuff. I apologize for that, but thank you guys for watching. If you have not, Fear Friday, I think this one was a really good one just because I did get scared. I got scared on this one. I rated at 10 out of 10 on my fear tolerance. And thank you, guys. Make sure you guys follow the TikTok, by the way. Follow my Instagram. I'll probably post the user handles somewhere around here. Now, let's get started. Dim the lights low. Turn up the volume. And if you can hear my dog barking, I'm sorry about that. Tonight's story comes from the user Infernal Wife, and of what they experienced as a teenager still haunts them to this day. When they were about 15, they went through a series of encounters with these 3 different visitors. Not ghosts, not people, but something that felt aware of them. Story 1. The Visitors. Encounter 1. It had been late at night. They had been asleep for a few hours when they suddenly woke up. Not scared, but alert. They can sense that someone in the room was with them. They kept their eyes closed and pretended to sleep as they heard their bedroom door quietly open. Soft footsteps moved across the carpet, slowly circling the bed, moving from the doorway to the foot of the mattress, to the side where the moonlight spilled in through the window. They couldn't see the visitor, but they could feel him watching. Time felt frozen, like everything was suspended. And then, in their mind, they tried to speak to it telepathically, asking it to give them a sign if it could hear them. The next thing they remember is waking up in the morning. No memory of getting back to sleep. Just one strange detail. They always locked their bedroom door at night, but that morning it was unlocked. Encounter 2. The next experience came in a lucid dream, but it didn't feel like a dream. They were walking through an empty playground at night when they saw someone sitting on top of a metal climbing dome. This person looked perfect, too perfect, beautiful, almost glowing in the moonlight. They felt drawn to them, like meeting a soulmate, but also deeply unsettled because something about this person wasn't human. They spoke to the visitor telepathically. Again, I know what you are. And the visitor just smirked and said, I know you do. The rest of the conversation is missing from their memory, but they do remember the end. They were lying on a table, something futuristic above them, and a long needle pressed into their spine. It burned so intensely it woke them up, and the ache stayed in their body long after the dream ended. They fell asleep again, with this strange sense of connection to the visitor, almost like they had met their cosmic soulmate. Encounter 3. The final encounter was the most frightening. They had taken a nap after school and hadn't been asleep long when they woke up, but something was wrong. There was a lamp in the corner of the room that didn't exist in real life, and a dark figure was standing behind it. They froze in terror. The figure smiled, an unnatural, wide, and disturbing smile, like something out of Harry Potter mixed with a Cheshire cat. They tried to scream, but nothing came out. Their chests grew heavier until they forced themselves awake, drenched in sweat. Their mom later said she heard them moving around the room loudly, but the writer swears they were asleep the entire time. The aftermath. They never had another encounter after these three, but even now, as an adult, they believe these weren't dreams, but extraterrestrial and interdimensional beings making intentional contact. And the second visitor, the one under the moonlight, they still feel connected to them. Thank you, Infernal Wife, for the story. Thank you for posting it on Reddit. Thank you for your story. Hope you viewed the video. What do you think? Were these dreams? Was it sleep paralysis? Or something far beyond what we understand? This next one is in Spanish. La noche en que supimos que no estábamos solos. Shout out, awkward dipshit, for posting this on Reddit. And I translated it into Spanish just because I wanted to have a Spanish story on here, so I translated onto Spanish the best I could. Esto pasó alrededor del año 2015. Mi novia, mi mejor amigo, su ahora esposa y yo acabamos de fumar y estábamos acostados en una mesa de picnic afuera. Mirando las estrellas, todo estaba tranquilo. Hasta que de la nada vi una luz brillante acercándose. Al principio pensé que era un avión o un jet. Llamé la atención de todos y en cuanto miraron, el objeto se detuvo por completo. Un paro total en el cielo. Y luego se volvió loco. Subió, bajó, se movió a la izquierda, a la derecha. Movimientos bruscos que ningún avión puede hacer. Después se quedó quieto otra vez, totalmente inmóvil. Flotó así por 1 o 2 segundos y luego simplemente salió desesperado, tan rápido que prácticamente desapareció. Nunca había visto algo moverse así, y lo que sea que haya sido, no era ninguna aeronave conocida. Los extraterrestres son reales. Estoy convencido. Hope you enjoy that story. Hope my Spanish is good enough. I want to go ahead and bring in a Spanish audience as well. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are learning some Spanish too while I'm doing it. This week it's scheduled to have Ghost Files Wednesdays, not Fear Fridays. Just in case I can squeeze out a Fear Friday or both, I will. But I will be alternating them bi-weekly. So I hope you guys are okay with that. Thank you again. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys are liking the content. If you have your own scary story or paranormal story that you would like me to read, then go ahead and send it to one of my social platforms. You can even leave it as a comment. Thank you guys again. This is Ghost Boy XO. This is also Spooky Stories Sunday, every Sunday. So make sure you guys stay safe Stay warm. Stay out of the darkness. But keep it spooky. Peace out.